episode 51 of the Morning Roast. This is Sunday.
Sunday.
The date is, if I can check the date, September 5th. Let me tell you, it's been an eventful week. A lot of things have happened for a lot of people this weekend. Sauce, what did you have going on this week?
Nothing.
Nada.
Basically nothing. It's just a boring week.
It's because you lost your ID.
It was.
Could have been a fun week.
Yeah, it could have been a fun week, but I misplaced my ID, so now I have to go and get replacements. But
that's life.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. You know. Other than that, I can't really. I haven't really done anything much over the week besides, trying to get my shit fixed. So.
Yeah. Did you get that fixed?
Tomorrow I will, because they're closed on Sundays.
Oh, okay.
But tomorrow I will get that fixed, and really nothing else, because I'm waiting for my next paycheck so I can do something, anything at all.
Yeah.
I need to
Definitely
try
get
to get
out.
back into the dating game.
Oh, you want to get back into the dating game?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
My opinion is just let it find you, man. The hunt.
How can I let it
pointless.
find me when all I've been doing is go to work at 1:00 in the morning?
You come out to these events, you meet fantastic
I need
women.
the money to get into the fucking places, and sometimes some of them ain't that fucking cheap.
Hey, given the benefit of the doubt, if you had your ID, I would have invited you for a free ticket. And I thought about it too, because
Whether or not I had it,
Staples had an extra fucking ticket, and I was like, I was like, invite people. He's like, why don't you invite Sauce? I was like, he lost his ID. He wouldn't be able to get.
I mean, even if I were to get in, I still need money so I can buy some drinks and have a good time. I can't just walk into the place and just be like standing around doing nothing.
I mean, you could. That's
like what?
I don't know. Just walk up to people and just start dancing. I don't know.
You think it's that fucking simple?
Yes, there was this white dude on stage, right? I called him OG Casper because his skin was as white as a ghost. Fucking. Apparently to him it's pretty fucking easy.
He must be unsung.
I don't know. I thought he was fucking weird.
If I were to go to Endgame, I would probably do nothing but just drink and play games there. It's hard for me to even see someone I even am remotely interested in. I mean, just.
That's the skill test. If they can beat you in Super Smash Brothers, then there's potential. If they don't know how to play, there's no potential in the relationship. Move on.
But that's pretty much all I've been doing over the past week. Just trying to. I have like $25 on me right now, and I'm trying to save that for just mainly gas, because I'm waiting for my next paycheck, so I can splurge again.
Splurge.
Yes. So that I can spoil myself doing something, even if it means going to a titty bar.
You know, you're not gonna. I mean, knock on wood. I hope it doesn't happen this way. But you're not gonna hook up with any ladies and hook up.
I'm not expecting to.
It's true.
I'm expected to go over to the titty bar just for the entertainment.
A few months later, if a Sauce comes out with a stripper girl.
This is my wife.
Where'd you meet this one?
This is my wife.
Strip club.
This is my wife, Diamond.
Oh my god. What's her last name? Sugar. Well, is that her real last name, or is like,
I tell you her real name, but I'm gonna have to charge you.
All right. I'm kind of hurt, kind of distraught.
Yeah, you should, because I would be charging you if such a situation ever did happen. I
would
charge you.
I would imagine it so.
I would charge your ass.
I would imagine it so. I would hope you would, because you know what? If I'm getting charged like $40 for
Just
a
to know a
fucking
name.
lap dance,
No, just to know the name.
I expect $40 or $40 to $60 to know her name. $100 for her full real name.
Yeah, I would probably charge you that much. I sound like fucking pimp. What the fuck? Don't get me into that shit. I don't want to go into that shit.
$100 for your real name, girl. What is it?
No.
I'm gonna give you $100 right now.
Yeah. Nah, but that's pretty much it. Got nothing else going on for me right now except just trying to get back into the dating game. Hell, I'm even willing to go into Tinder for crying out loud just to.
Tinder's for sex, bro.
I mean, hey, I need to get laid, man.
You know, back in the day, I got kicked off of Tinder.
For what?
I don't even know. I got kicked off of Tinder, though. I can never have a Tinder anymore.
If I were to educate a guest, you would probably ran your mouth.
No, I think it was.
You ran your mouth and said one too many things, and that's just what happened.
I don't know what it was. It could have been me as simple as trying to invite a girl on a date and bring her on a show or something like that, and they were like, "Oh, this guy trying to promote, trying to sell money. This is our money."
But that's pretty much it. What about you? I mean, I understand that you had the endgame performance yesterday. Was it?
Yeah. I had a performance yesterday. The endgame Labor Day expansion is actually going on until today. It was Friday till Sunday, and tonight the gates open at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Something like that. Performances started a little late yesterday, but it was a really good show. I did my thing amongst others like Bank Mills. Sugar Free was there, if you guys know who Sugar Free is. To be honest, I never heard much of any Sugar Free's music until yesterday. Call me a bad guy. I don't care. I'm a villain anyways. I've never heard of Sugar Free until yesterday. He's pretty bossin'. He has a pretty tight ass car. I didn't realize it was Sugar Free's until I looked on Ace the Biz's Snapchat, because I saw this. Me, Nick, and Staples left after everything shut down and we had everything packed up. Apparently he was having an after party too, but we were like, nah, we're tired. We just want to leave. We want to get food. We want to get out of here. And I saw this car. I forgot what it said on the side of it, but it was a really nice Cutlass. And it drove past us. I was like, that's a really nice car. Looked on fucking Ace's Snapchat this morning, and it was his car. I was like, all right. So he is pretty up there. Mad props. He had a lot of fans out there. A lot of us brought out a lot of people, and I do have to give Mark the Shark his props, straight up. That man did some stuff that for the community that a lot of people haven't done. If you made your quota, you got paid too. I'm coming out of this show with at least $300-400. So, benefit of the doubt. That, and I have my merchandise. As long as you have your merchandise up, that's extra profit other than getting paid for shows. I do believe that in the beginning you do have to pay for shows and get your respect known. You earn that trust with the community and this, that, and the third. But then after that, start getting paid for your worth. Do what you like. Unless you're trying to be just a local artist. If you're just trying to be a local artist, though, my opinion is just quit. Quit while you're ahead. Because there's no point. There's no rhyme or reason. And we've discussed rhyme and reason. There's just no purpose. You're not going to get noticed that way. And a lot of these cats that, I'll admit that there are cats state to state that are booming in their state. But they're going to stay booming in their state because they don't move around. They don't roll with the function. They don't, get themselves known on that level.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you're putting money into this, right? You might as well make it to the point where you're making money off of it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of not making money, bro?
What do you hope? I mean, what do you hope to achieve if you were to put like what $500 worth of equipment and whatnot to put up a
It
performance
just
that you want to
it
put,
sounds
like,
weird to me
yeah.
or and corny to me if you're telling me that this is your hobby and this is why you're doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, because like I know myself, like in recording and videos and shit like that monthly, I spend about $500-$600 or more. Like, that's a lot of money for an average cat. And if you're an average cat and you're looking to stay local and you don't want to travel, you don't want to do nothing, and that's how you're going to get your shit noticed, that's a lot of extra wasted money. Hella wasted money. You could be putting that towards investing in something else, like a clothing brand or stocks or anything else. Arizona is a land of opportunity, I like to tell people, but only if you're dedicated enough. Like, if you want to own a business in Arizona, it's easy, but you gotta be able to will.
You just gotta put up with the fucking heat. That's what you got. That's what you got to do.
And you gotta be willing to expand your horizons too.
Yeah.
Because even with local businesses, like, you can stay local and get known. That's not no issue. But eventually you're gonna want to expand your business elsewhere. If it's something that's worth your time. Like,
I mean, there's so much you can do in the state of Ohio. Just an example.
how so?
I mean, like you said, if you just want to be like the state's number one celebrity or whatever in the state, that's one thing.
Oh, you mean in like a selected state?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just selecting a random ass state. If you're in one of those states where there's not that much civilization per se going on, you ought to try and reach out. But because if you're in one of those states where there's not a lot going on per se.
I heard Ohio's pretty. No, my bad. Utah's pretty lit for it being a Mormon location. That's what I heard.
True. But again, it depends on where you are. If you're trying to make it big and that one particular state that you're in and there's not a lot of traction, you ought to reach out. If you're in states such as Arizona, California, Nevada, because hell, you're in Vegas.
Nevada should be easy. Should be.
No, I have to disagree. I think Nevada can be just as difficult as Arizona and California.
I don't know. I feel like if you wanted spare time and you wanted to do shit in Nevada, you can go down easily to Las Vegas, go on the strip, rent you a circle, and stand in that circle and do your thing. Any day of the week.
But it's a challenge though to put yourself out there.
But that's a possibility of being viral.
Sure, it's a possibility of being viral, but on the flip side of that coin, it's a challenge.
It's a challenge. I agree with that.
Because if you are trying to put your whole rap, hip hop, or whatever you want to put out there on the strip out there, because when I went to Vegas, I saw that there was someone putting up some kind of small stage there at the strip. Don't know who it is. Don't really care.
Yeah, because they paid for the spot.
Yeah, they paid for a spot. But we're talking about like this. These guys had this the stage set. They had a small stage set up, and that costs a pretty penny to have a stage set up, let alone a space of your own. Because I'm pretty sure that there are some hoops that you have to jump through just so you can say, I want to have this 4 square space to myself so I can perform my act. And especially if you're like a vendor, you're trying to sell your merch out there, So
right.
It's a challenge. So that's why I say that Arizona, whether it's here in Arizona, Nevada, or California is where the big dogs go to. I have to make that as a statement. California is definitely a place where big dogs go to make it really big.
That and Atlanta. Atlanta is a big place too.
Fair enough.
New York as well. So those 3 continents right there. Arizona could be on the boiling pot of that, and we are being looked at, but we are not one of the contenders in one of the seats of fame and royalty. But shout out to Mark the Shark. That guy knows how to throw an event. He always has. He's the party guy. I always recommend him as the party guy. You want a party done right, you want an event done right, you either go between Just Us, Kane, DJ Kane, or Mark the Shark. Mark the Shark, though, is the number one party guy in Arizona. I have to dub that. He is that man. Like, hands down. So, definitely, if you guys want to get out there for the last day of the Labor Day expansion bash tonight, you guys got nothing going on. It looks like it's also Sunday Family Fun Day over at Endgame. Starts at 4 p.m. There's going to be a guy named Randy Vision, DJ Devon, Brado, followed by many more, included by 3 keyboard wheeling wonder Mr. Jason Leach. All of the 92 events artists will be there. Hip hop legend Dorsal Lyrics, and even Baked Up's very own Caden. All ages from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Only today only. From that time, children 12 and under will be free. Active duty and veterans will be free as well. This is the closeout, the final day of the Labor Day expansion with a bang. Get you some mimosas, some food, there have been great artists on this show. Do not miss out on that. And if you, and also, as a thank you for everybody supporting, half off on all Sunday Fun Day ticket types until 9 p.m. You buy one, you get one free. So definitely grab your tickets, get that in. So moving forward, before we get into the voice of the people, I'm going to break into a track called Fangirls. I don't know if I shared it with you guys last week, but I finally got it finished. And I did boast about it a lot earlier. So let's bump it. I played this over at the show yesterday. Let's go.
answer. Don't be a fucking bastard. You try to finesse and then I stole the shirt right off your back, bruh. Colder than Alaska, Jägermeister in my flask. Black hoodie with a mask, we about to get the bag. Fuck all the odds, swear to God, I'm a villain. Came on from the bottom and now I'm just big chillin'. Fuck all the odds, swear to God, I'm a villain. Came on from the bottom and now I'm just big chillin'. Fuck all the odds, swear to God, I'm a villain. Came on from the bottom and now I'm just big chillin'. Fuck all the odds, swear to God, I'm a villain. Came on from the bottom and now I'm just big chillin'.
Hey, and that was Fangirls, an exclusive track by yours truly, the Muzz. Now we're gonna get into the voice of the people. I think the voice of the people should be based upon common decency and respect. Over the weekend, I'm not gonna state any names because dude's sensitive anyways. But over the week and every here and there, this specific person I've had issues with on and off. And the issue is that dude, I believe, is too high for his britches and acts more popular than he is. Through common decency, doesn't matter how rich or poor you are, you gotta treat people with the same amount of respect that you want back. Dude hit me up this morning. Actually, he hit me up yesterday. And we gained 2 interviews from it. Basically, instead of having us schedule the interviews, he demanded that we have them right there. And I was like, okay, that doesn't work that way. I have to schedule interviews. I got things to do.
You gotta talk to people to make
Exactly.
the interviews happen, right?
Exactly. And, you know, I told him that, talk to boss man. He sorted it out. And then, you know, everything was good and golden. I was supposed to get the contacts yesterday. But I received them this morning. Received, you know, 2 additional ones that we're going to be having today. 2 good artists. Shout out to those artists, by the way. But received those artists. No phone numbers. No nothing. And was told, basically, look them up. Good luck. And I'm like, okay, listen, boss. This isn't how this shit works. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Who you think you're trying to be, but you not it. You can't just send me names and expect me to look it up within a 2-hour period. It's not gonna happen. It's unprofessional and it's undecent. I told dude to provide me the numbers. At first he refused to give me the phone numbers so I could talk to these artists. And I was like, okay, I've got to request things from these artists. He's like, oh, you could look it up yourself. I was like, the fuck I am. The fuck I am. Because of the simple fact that you brought these to me at 9:40 in the morning compared to bringing them to me yesterday. They should have been brought to me yesterday, especially if you weren't going to give me the phone number. So I leaned into dude, told him, because he tried to compare me to somebody else, and I was like, listen, I'm not so-and-so. I don't give a fuck what they do. This is how I do things. You don't like it, stop fucking talking to me. Common decency is very important. It doesn't matter who you are, who you rock with, or how high up on the food chain you believe you are. Because all in all, what it comes down to, whether you like it or not, all of us are the same. We all run on the same breed. We're all the same breed. We're all running on the same time. We're all moving on the same grind, whether it's a different grind than somebody else. You don't get the luxury to treat whoever you want like shit because you don't want to do your job right, because you feel you don't have to. everybody has to do their part. Everybody has to show commodity and respect. Unity through community. Common decency is very important, especially in the days that we're living in right now. A lot of people do not show the common decency of their fellow man like they used to. I feel like in the anywhere from the early 1900s till 2000 actually had that break of common decency for your fellow man. Now it's like we're reverting in the 2000s and really showing how how dirty the human race can be. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. There's a lot of cats out here that get too high for their britches, or too many people hype them up when they ain't that hot, and they try to luxurize themselves and basically state I'm better than this person, so I'm going to tell this person what to do, and if they don't like how I do it, then oh well, sucks to be them. No, shit doesn't work that way. If you're part of a team, you're going to give your fucking team effort. If you're trying to make it in this industry, you've got to show every single artist, new or old, the same amount of respect. You want respect? It's earned, not given. So don't think that you artists automatically have this God-given fucking, this God-given respect that you guys all should have. You have to earn that shit. And how you earn that shit is giving every single artist or every single DJ or every single promoter the same amount of respect that you want in return. Now, am I right about that?
There are those who would argue and debate on that, but I would agree with you on that. This is all based on the artist perspective, as a customer perspective, Or I think in general.
Well, take it this way.
Yeah.
Common decency, right?
Yeah.
If somebody, let's do it from a work scenario. Let's say this person just became a brand new boss.
All right.
Like, it's your new shift manager.
Yep.
You don't really know this guy. You don't know him too well. He's and he's telling you what to do, but it doesn't fit with what you normally do. It doesn't fit the requirements that you were given, but he wants to cut corners so he doesn't have to fully do his job. How would you act?
HR.
But what would you feel about that situation?
Well, I would feel very uncomfortable with it, especially if you're one of those people who are under a contract from that company, and all of a sudden that new person got promoted to manager, and all of a sudden they have a chip on their shoulder. That you are still under that contract. You're still following that contract to a letter. You can't let whoever just got promoted boss you around. You follow your own contract to the letter. Down to that letter. And if they have a problem, well, that's on their hands.
And then you have to take it up to the higher note. If there is no higher note, you just got to tell them what it is. And that's just what it is. If there is a higher, definitely take it to the higher up, because you don't want dirty, disastrous shit happening. You're right.
What you need to do is what you could do is that you try to make it peaceful, try to make it reasonable compromise, because you want to establish some kind of relationship with the person who got the new promotion, even if it's someone you knew. Some coworker that had your back 24/7, all of a sudden they got promoted, and next thing you know, all of a sudden they have a chip on their shoulder, and they're no longer the person you recognize. And it's like, okay, look, we have a good thing going. Let's try and work something out. Let's see if we can reach a reasonable compromise or whatever. And if that person, still does not respect that, then yeah, you should go to the higher ups, and even if it costs.
And at that point, honestly,
you have to start going to you have to start acting professional. You know.
And at that point, and honestly, like, after you handle it, like, if it's happened multiple times, and it's not the first time that it's happened, stop fucking with that person.
It has to be 3 times. It
That,
has to be the 3 strikes.
Yeah, it definitely, you're right. It has to be the 3-strike rule.
Because you try to make it a little you try to make it a little bit personal, understanding. It's like, look, I mean, you know how
I get it,
things are going these days, you know.
First time, how the system works. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Second time, shame on me. Third time,
what the fuck is wrong with you? Now I'm gonna have to make this professional. I'm gonna have to report you to your supervisor, to the HR, and if it's a personal thing, just leave that person the fuck alone, because obviously that person is too toxic to deal with anything that you got going on. He is he's got a dick too high up his ass to handle his own shit. And then thirdly, you know, and if you're under contract, especially if you're under contract, you need to, this is one of those times where if you're under contract and that person starts to be a dick around even the first time around, you cannot let that slide. If you know for a fact it goes against what your contract clearly states, you have to go by the contract. You have to cover your own ass. I'm sorry.
And keep to your morals, too.
Even if that person happens to be your fucking wife.
Absolutely.
Or your husband. It doesn't fucking matter. You go by the contract.
Absolutely.
You have to, I mean, I know it sounds cruel. I know it sounds mean. And you can probably argue with that and we can have a debate. Sure, I'm open for that. But bottom line is, I think that if you are under contract you have to follow that contract to its limits. And if they start pulling some shady shit that you know for a fact it goes against, says on that paper what the ink says, then you have to stand by that ink. You have to stand by the contract.
Absolutely.
You have to follow to the letter. And if the shit hits the fan, and the company and some corporation is going under, say, hey, I'm doing what this contract tells me. Whatever's going on, that's on you guys. I'm just watching my own actions.
Exactly. And even personal or even if it's personal or it's coworker resilience, keep to your what do you call it? I'm having a brain fart right now. Even if it's personal or business, keep to your personal morals as well, because if you're intervening and if these people are intervening and intertwining with your personal emotions and your personal morals and standards, then once again it reverts back to that person is toxic as fuck. That person is not in the interest of your well-being. Leave them the fuck alone.
When there's a change in whatever situation it is, whether it's some kind of business with a promotion or if you got like a new album release and you know you just got this big fat check, you know what I mean? You know, you just sold a whole bunch of albums, a bunch of merch, and you got this big fat check coming your way, you know. At that certain change, you know, be on the lookout, because then you'll see people start to show a little something different. But yeah, it's common sense at this point. Common sense.
It's stupid common sense. So, real quick, I think that's where we're gonna end. You know, the voice of the people. I feel like that's a good place to end it. Show common decency for your fellow man. It doesn't matter. And this overhype that you guys put yourselves on, especially you artists, this pedestal that you guys put yourselves on, knock yourselves back down. Because
be humble.
Be humble. Because everybody is trying to do the same shit. Everybody's trying to eat. Everybody's trying to grind. Not everybody's meant to be an artist. Not everybody's meant to do anything.
And not everyone is out to get you.
And not everybody is out to get you. So stop making yourself out to be a victim and just chill, bro. Make your kinships. Network with people. Get places. Do you. Just don't be a fucking prick. Now, at that moment, I'm going to get into a track.
What's the track? Anything new?
Let's do Did Me Wrong by Dirty Laundry. Let's go.
Do it.
like sucking dick for a chill. You don't gotta read my lips for me to tell you I deserve this. Fuck around and lost my purpose just to find out you weren't worth it. I don't care how much it hurt, bitch. They gon' hit you harder than the trust it. Cup full of Hennessy, you my enemy. Ain't no friend of me, no, no, no. You can keep all that energy, keep your remedy. This ain't the end of me, no, no, no. I pull up in a challenge, I draw. I don't trust these bitches out here no more, no more. Got too much going on. Heard in my song that they always do me wrong. Why they always do me wrong? Guess I'm meant to be alone, all alone. I've been getting high all alone. Put up on your bitch all alone off on the grand. Like a couple niggas that I know I shot your man. He was acting crazy, I ain't know I got a plan. You gon' see me selling all these shows I got a sand. Pop it with your bitch, she take off clothes. I got two HKG3s and they walk with a nigga. Yeah, my ex bitch hate me and she stuck on a nigga. I sip lean and get high on the block with my niggas. Roll around the city, drop top with my niggas, yeah. Hey, 1KYG, don't give a fuck, that's on me, yeah.
Alright, and we are back in the building. I would like to introduce our guest today. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yes, sir. My name is P Culture of Peaceful Culture. You can find me anywhere on Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. Peaceful Culture, culture spelled with a K.
Awesome. I appreciate you actually stating that for the viewers. So the first thing I wanted to ask you is, how long have you been doing music?
Peaceful Culture has been a thing since last year. It came like God-given, basically, because I've been writing since I was 13 years old. I'm 22 now, but I took it seriously like last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a huge journey, and I know that there's a lot of more steps to be taken along this way, but I'm just enjoying the process, bro.
Okay. How did the pandemic affect you through 2020 to 2021? So I'm assuming you guys got started in 2019, 2020, correct?
2020, yeah.
So how did the COVID pandemic affect you guys? Did it affect you guys in a positive way or a negative way?
It mainly affected me in a positive way. I didn't get any negatives from COVID-19.
How so?
I just, you couldn't go certain places, or shit was shut down, so everybody was at home doing things. And so I feel like that helped me and a lot of other artists worldwide do this shit, start their music or continue promoting it, because everybody's at home on a computer. Mm-hmm. No one's going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's on their phone. So it's mad easy to start something up and make something of yourself, since everybody is online.
Everything's through media.
Yeah, it just gave us a lot of time, I feel like, to work on ourselves,
Okay.
At least people who caught that vibe,
Absolutely. I do agree. I feel like COVID was the moment in time and the pinnacle for everybody to start working on their craft, so that when we opened back up, we would be able to pop out with new content for your fans, this person's fans, and potentially your new fans.
Right.
Let's see. So, before we got on the air, I understood that you're Russian. Are you from Russia, or are you born in America?
I am. I was born in Moscow, Russia.
Okay.
I moved to Arizona when I was almost 2 years old.
How is the music there compared to here?
Oh, it's fucking lit.
I heard a lot of Russian people listen to trap music and stuff like that.
It's definitely a big trap sound. Myself, if you go to YouTube and you look up, when I texted you, I was in the car and shit. Mm-hmm. I was listening to I just YouTubed up Russian gangster music mix. That should be.
So you guys do a lot of trap gangster music.
Yeah, it's a lot of yeah. basically. Russians are born different, man. You know what I'm saying?
He said we're built different.
Most definitely. At least the ones that are, across the sea still in Russia and grew up there and
Right.
had a chance to accustom to that lifestyle.
Can't really say if you're Russian if you're American made.
Shit, it's a lot of cultural differences, man.
Absolutely. Sauce, do you have a question for our?
Well, I know that you're headed back to the motherland, so I have to ask you this: how has COVID affected? How has this affected you? I'm asking you this as a consumer point of view because I'm not an artist, so I have to ask you this.
Okay.
So, what are the struggles or the challenges that you as an artist face when it comes to making your own craft?
Aside from COVID?
Yeah, like your daily
example.
struggles. Since you started, what are your daily struggles that you go through? Whether it be as simple as time management or something as difficult as getting into a studio or getting a show.
Right.
Or hell, even when you're traveling.
Yeah, that too.
Right. Well, studio-wise, I have my own studio at home. So I'm the artist that records in the closet, but I have the microphone in there. I have all the sound foam, soundproofed and everything. I have the microphone set up. Goes to the audio interface, to the studio monitors, to the computer. So I use FL Studios. So I record by myself.
Oh, you use Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I got it's this funny story. My homie Nile Ross, he had he actually started off in Arizona here doing his music, and I learned a lot just from him on how he writes his things, how he promotes it, how he promotes his business, does shows, you know what I mean? And so this is gonna be my first one coming up here on 9/11 at Monarch Theater. So I'm hella hyped for that.
Amazing.
But struggle-wise, go back to your question real quick. Struggle-wise, it's not a lot that I have to deal with really struggle-wise. It's the struggles, but I take it as an opportunity to learn more. You know what I'm saying? Because as an artist, if you have all these kind of different skills from, I do my own graphic design. I have people who make T-shirts and stuff, so I'm looking to get into merch. It's just an opportunity to grow, So anytime you have an obstacle, you see what you could do to do it, or you can find somebody that's hopefully on your team that knows, what they're doing, And having grown up here, a lot of my people do a lot of, artistic things, so it always comes together pretty cleanly.
So, we're gonna get into some personal questions.
I like personal questions.
What is your astral sign? Like Virgo, Gemini. You're all right. There we go. Yeah, Gemini's in the building. I keep on running into Geminis. It's more common now.
We hard to deal with, man, but you deal with us. We the best kind of people.
They love us secretly. Secretly. On your spare time, in your what are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun? What is something that outside of the music and just chilling at home?
What's your favorite color?
What would you like to do?
Shit, my favorite colors are black and red. Things to do, honestly, music and video games. I'm starting to live stream this shit.
What kind of video games do you do?
I like realistic shooters, man. I don't like Fortnite and shit. Not to hate on people who like
Fuck,
Fortnite.
No, it's okay. Fuck Fortnite. We don't support Fortnite here.
We do Destiny.
That's boo-boo baby trash.
Yeah, all right, so fuck Fortnite.
Fuck that 12-year-old shit.
I like realistic shooters, man. I started off with Ghost Recon Wildlands. That was a realistic one. They released a new one called Breakpoint, and it was too fucking futuristic. There's hella drones flying in the fucking sky. You gotta take down the shit. I'm I don't really deal with that on a personal level. So now I'm on Modern Warfare though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Warzone now. Warzone's okay, but I like more Search and Destroy. You get shot in the fucking head, you die type shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I be doing for fun. Mainly just games and really music. Music has always been a hobby for me, so that's just my life, really. You know what I'm saying? That's why it comes easy like that. It's what am I gonna do for fun today? Shit, make some fucking music.
Okay.
Well, I have to ask you this: have you ever thought of making a track or two based on the video games you play? Because I have.
That's interesting.
Because I have listened to artists out there who made music based on anime alone, those who have made video games alone, and so that. Has that ever crossed your mind once, or?
It has in the sense of like GTA 6 has to come out.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Maybe new Call of Duties, whatever.
He's
so,
like, I'm gonna be on that new GTA
you know what
6.
I'm saying?
I'm
Like
gonna be
that'd
on
be
the
a cool thing
playlist.
to do. So I'm thinking about that, and definitely a GTA 5 player for sure. Shout out the PlayStation game. I don't really mess with Xbox like that. But shit, man. Yeah, hopefully I can get on some video games like that in that kind of sense, though. But,
All right.
I'm not really anime watcher though. Like,
Well, shit. Let's get into this track, Papi Chulo by P Culture. Let's go.
She call me papi chulo, yo soy el ruso. Mami, oh so fine, though I hit it, no tranquilo. Mami, know you naughty, she wanna drink and party. She spending all my money, somebody call it robbery. She call me papi chulo, yo soy el ruso. Mami, oh so fine, though I hit it, no tranquilo. Mami, know you naughty, she wanna drink and party. She spending all my money, somebody call it robbery. She call me papi chulo whenever I'm on the beat. Says she wanna hear my voice, never hear the feed. Don't know the feed, I hit it when I'm on the creep. I can never lie to you, baby, I'm on the T. IP hit it better than I lead light. When I'm in the winter, snowy in the Benz white. Know you wanna come and kick it with a G light. Baby, we get the money where you headed, them lights. Outlaws living in the desert, running it. Mama, извини меня за жизнь, это нет. Я дарю тебе любовь и деньги, интернет. Everything else coming through, I know the Lord is in. Blessing me with abundance, I know the woman can't. Hit her when I'm trilingual, rapping on the set. But I'm begging on anybody, come at me correct. Rider in the streets, but clubbing my new papi chulo. Yo soy el ruso. Mami, oh so fine, though I hit it, no tranquilo. Mami, know you naughty, she wanna drink and party. She spending all my money, somebody call it robbery. She call me papi chulo, yo soy el ruso. Mami, oh so fine, though I hit it, no tranquilo. Mami, know you naughty, she wanna drink and party. She spending all my money, somebody call it robbery. She call me papi chulo. Whenever I'm in the sheets, she a freak in the bed, but lady in the streets. They can never handle her, no, she a queen with ease. I just king it back at it, baby, don't need a team. She get the clean with on me, she keep it thing tight. Got a dresser full of bling, she keep it game right. Got a message full of phone, she never call right. I don't know, but baby, keep doing your thing like. Know I'm running up the numbers, baby, hold on, wait. I'ma keep it out of bucket, kick it to you straight. Know you coming home with me and never with a stray. So when we get back to the bank, we chillin' on them late. Back to the sand, living vacay. We all needed vacations to come and spend, right? I got the money, so do you, so let it fling like. At the end of the night, call me papi chulo. Yo soy el ruso. Mami, oh so fine, though I hit it, no tranquilo. Mami, know you naughty, she wanna drink and party. She spending all my money, somebody call it robbery. She call me papi chulo, yo soy el ruso. Mami, oh so fine, though I hit it, no tranquilo.
All right, that was Papi Chulo by P Culture. I actually like that. I honestly expected it to be just like that. I saw Papi Chulo. I was like, all right, yeah.
Talking shit.
I see everybody, making fun of that. What does Papi Chulo mean? I know
Chulo
Papi is dad. Dad or daddy.
In one language, but in another, it could mean someone's mother.
It could be. No.
No.
But shit, the funny thing is about the song, I actually spoke 3 languages in it.
Did you?
I did English.
I didn't even
English
notice.
was for the most part. The hook was Spanish. When I said
Okay.
tranquilo, papi chulo.
Yeah. I noticed
All
that.
And then Russian was in, I believe, the first verse.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I was kind of speaking to my mom. I was like, sorry for like the bullshit I put it through when I was, younger. Greater days I come in, I'm gonna send you money through the internet.
That's amazing.
So
Has that how many hits have you gotten in Russia for that?
I'm not really promoting in Russia like that.
Come on, that's a Russian song. You gotta promote that in Russia.
I will say right now that is coming, and I am speaking to Russian people that do music.
Definitely,
so.
like get that out to the Russian people. If it's there, it's there, bro. That's gold. I would promote that in Mexico too, and probably Canada, Spain.
We in Arizona, so I mean.
That too. I mean, I know a lot of
there.
Arizona cats would dig that. That's a jam right there. Like that's all a rap right there. So I got a few more questions before we bring in our next person. So do you have any projects coming out this year? Do you have any albums coming out, or do you have any expected coming albums in the next year?
I wouldn't name any of them, but they are in the works. I have one album that I want to drop by the end of this year, so I'm kind of waiting on after the show to really like pinpoint where I'm gonna go with it. But it's going to be like an introduction to, like, I know you see like a lot of artists do this shit too, like when they put out their first album, it's like who am I, or it's like I, or some shit, like to say like who they are.
Yeah, basically, yeah,
you know
like the intro of their career.
Yeah, so I'm finna go that way, but my music is like diverse as fuck. Like I have like Poppy Trio.
That's super diverse. For not knowing who you are, that being a first impression, that was amazing. And honestly, like, I hope you play that at hip hop festival. I feel like a lot of the Latina girls will be popping to that.
It's gonna be one of the first or second song I play. For sure.
Absolutely. So, other than that, let me see. Shoot. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm pretty much good here. You've got
I had one more. I had one more.
So we here, goddammit. That's what it is.
So, let's see. I got one more random question for you, and it's kind of gonna be a would you rather.
Icebreaker.
So, would you feel worse if no one showed up for your wedding or your funeral?
I'm gonna answer that shit logically. And
if you were to get married.
It's gonna be the right answer. Because there's a right answer to this fucking question, right? I would feel worse if people didn't show up to my wedding. Because if they didn't show up to my funeral, how the fuck I'm gonna know? I'm dead.
I mean, yeah. That's it right there.
It sounds like more of like a riddle.
Kind of, a little bit.
I got a question for you.
Okay, absolutely.
You probably heard this bullshit once or twice before, though. So look, a plane crashes right on the border of America and Mexico, right?
Okay.
Where do they bury the survivors?
Where did the survivors land?
Right on the border.
Right on the line of the USA and Mexico, right there down.
So like the plane is just
so you know that the wall Trump built, they crashed into that bitch.
They just like evenly landed right
No,
there.
they crashed into it.
They crashed into
Just
the
like-
fucking. They crashed into the fucking wall.
Straight down.
Out the sky. Where do they bury the survivors?
Underneath the wall.
In between.
But
Just right there on the
they
line.
split the person in half.
You
Half
know
for
what?
you and half for them.
Just bury everybody between the lines, so it's 50-50.
What's that? He's half Cuban? Okay, here you go, Mexico. Here's your Cuban, and we'll keep our half.
You want to know the answer?
What's the answer?
Why would you bury the survivors?
You know what? That was a good one.
You about to give me riddles on shit. I got riddles.
All right, boss. Where can everybody find you?
Man, everybody can find me at the word peaceful and the word culture, but culture is spelled with a K. So peaceful culture, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. iTunes is going to be a little bit different. It's more my artist name, so I recommend you look up my Instagram first if you can. It's the letter P dot culture as well with a K. That's my stage name. Peaceful culture is more of like all of us. You know what I'm saying? We the culture. So anybody that deals with me or speaks to me or fucks with me, promotes my music, etc., we all the culture. We are all peaceful culture. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, appreciate
If you
it,
guys if you want to come back after the hip hop festival, definitely give us a call.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
have more questions for you definitely then.
I had some,
And I hope
riddles
that we
ready.
can hear a new track eventually. Other than that, thank you for coming in.
Of course.
We're gonna go over to the Sauce with Sauce as we bring in the new interviewee. So Sauce, bring us the sauce.
Okay, well, okay, where do I even begin? Fucking shit, man. You caught me off guard. We had a good interview and all that shit I was doing in the
That's what I'm saying.
I know. Shit. Okay, hang on a second. I had it here somewhere. Hang on a sec. Give me a sec. No, that is not it. Okay. So, as Muzz getting the... Oh, you got the human sacrifices already?
Yeah, I got the human sacrifice.
Bring in the sacrifices. What's up, my man?
Oh, we're being sacrificed today?
I mean, it's been 20 years.
To the radio. Only to the radio, I promise.
I'm gonna have to put my sauce on hold and do yet another cool interview, because why not? We already had one good interview rolling, let's keep it going. Don't you think, Muzz?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Go ahead and move this way a little bit. Awesome.
Gotcha. We want
So,
to make sure we have your mugshot.
Go ahead and continue with the
no,
sauce.
No, we just got another interview
So we're just
going.
gonna hop and dive in
Dude, the last interview was bomb. Let's fucking keep it going.
Up real quick so I can get it on my live, yo.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Absolutely.
Do what you gotta do. Shit, I'm currently looking through some of the upcoming video games that already came out, so I'm trying to sift through. I'm trying to filter through and see what hasn't come out yet. And there we go. That. Boom. Come on.
And you guys said in your track, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't the same track this time, right?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. This is new. This is something fresh.
No, this one's actually a solo.
Oh, really?
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
I keep stepping.
So,
before
once
stepping.
again, we have Is a Vibe
It's a
in
vibe,
the
music.
building.
It's a vibe. It's
Oh
a
my
vibe.
God, I love these guys. I can't even tell you.
You too, bro. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thanks for coming back. Move this way a little bit more.
In the camera.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. We want to see you.
The camera loves your mugshot.
So, real quick before we get into everything, tell us how we can find you.
So I'm actually on Instagram and Facebook and all that, and you can actually search my Instagram at markanthony.simpson, and then our label is It's a Vibe Music production. It's a Vibe.music.
Okay. All right. So, I wanted to start with your interview questions that we do have for you guys today. Who are you and what's your role in Is a Vibe?
So my name is Mark Anthony Simpson, and I'm actually the CEO of It's a Vibe Music Productions, and Chandra's Raw over here is the head A&R of the label.
Okay. So what do your guys' positions entail, and what do you guys do for your guys' label?
Well, what I do is I kind of just be keeping an ear out for talent and stuff like that, recruiting artists that want to do work, branching out to local artists around the valley. All we really want to be working on is featuring, networking, helping people around the valley just get put on, get noticed, things like that, like how we are. That's really what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to get everyone. I mean, we're not at the top yet, but we got a lot of connections, so we want to try.
I mean, shit, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, what is It's a Vibe production? What do you guys entail or do? I think we already asked this question, but is there anything more entail that you can give us?
I mean, specifically, we have not a promotion team, but I do research daily on how to promote artists and what streaming platforms are the best and all that. So we have promotion. I do that. And then we also have a studio. We got professional line quality engineering from our engineer. His name is Blaze Bronson. And he actually was in LA for like 2 weeks with Trey Songz, and he taught him how to engineer and all that. So this boy is cold.
So, tell me about your last showcases that you guys have done. Your
Yeah.
last shows, especially the last showcase that you guys just had, and what you guys are going to be doing for Hip Hop Festival.
Yeah, so that was actually one of the things I was gonna say that that can benefit artists. You know, we put on these showcases, and shit. Last time we had y'all know Puff Daddy, Diddy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the Ciroc DJ Dylan Dilly, I actually flew him out, and he's my homie now.
So
We
you
both
guys have
boxing
your
on
own
daily.
showcases out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For our record label.
Okay.
So our artists and then other artists are from Arizona we had an artist come out from LA, you know, so everywhere.
Okay. I'll have to definitely tap in with those, and we'll promote those
Yeah,
on the
no,
show.
the
Because
last
I haven't.
showcase-
When was your guys' last showcase?
When was it? What was the date? So we were gonna do
It was June
Juneteenth,
12th.
but we did June 12th. Yeah, it was
June 12th.
So
Okay.
we had the Ciroc DJ come out and all that, and it was, you know, it was our first show. We had maybe like 100 people there. It wasn't as popping as we were expecting, but it was at the Taste of Trap in Phoenix. So there was a lot of good talent out there. You know, a lot of new music, and we had the DJ, of course, and it was live. So you know,
That's
everyone
amazing.
That's important. Was able to recognize these artists.
These boys are doing big things, guys. You gotta watch out for them.
Trying, man.
Projects. What kind of projects are you guys working on right now?
I
What do
got
you
it.
guys have in the works?
Alright, so I got something dropping. I got an album coming out next year in May. That's what I'm about to be doing. I got some singles coming out. Personally, one I'm very fond of is one called Confessions that I'm about to be dropping soon.
Ooh, Confessions. What is that gonna be about?
Exactly the title, just a couple
Confessions. Okay.
It's just flowing, some bars, and some confessions, man. Yeah, that's about
You
it.
gotta get some stuff off your chest, bro.
Every
Nigga,
once in a while,
what?
you got to.
Yeah, man.
No, that's cool. But I actually have an album that I'm working on too, and the song that I'm gonna have you play is actually the first song on the album, but it's
Okay.
coming out before the album drops because that DJ
When's the
has-
album coming out?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. So I'm
Already
stuck in a
got this
predicament, okay? I have 6, 7 songs. Fuego, okay? Nothing like you've heard before, I promise.
So what's the problem?
I don't know if I want to drop them singles and make a music video and promote each one of them like hard as hell, and then or just do an album. And
One
promote
thing
it
I
all in
did
one.
is I started making the music videos. Drop the music videos monthly, so you have your monthly catalog.
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
And then when your album is due, drop your album. You still have more music videos coming
Exactly,
out.
yeah.
You have
singles is
content.
to promote the album, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you drop 3, 4, 5, 6 singles for an album with 17.
I
12
would only
songs.
drop
So y'all
one or
could
two
just-
per 12
Yeah,
on a
shit like
on an
that.
album. 10 per 10 12 an album, I would only drop as a single before 1 or 2. And then from there release them back on the album. Why? Because people already know what's expected on the album
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. So the first song that's gonna be in there, like I told you about that DJ. His name is Dylan Dilly. He's a Ciroc DJ. He pops out everywhere. He's in Atlanta.
Okay.
But he's been working with us lately, and so he has a beer endorsement deal. So he has a beer called Top 5, and he actually has he's trying to make it a management team. So he's releasing an album, and we met this fool on Mill, just walking down with a speaker, me and him bumping our music, and we saw him, and I was like, yo, those guys look like we could talk to them about our music, and we walked up to them and we started chopping it up. I didn't even notice he had the bad boy chain under his shirt and all that.
That's
And
under
so
his
I was,
shirt,
I
right.
was like, bro, you like music? And like, he's like, yeah, like I hear yours. Like you. don't
He
even
just
know
busted that up.
He's like,
of course I do.
at the end, he's like, you don't even know who you're talking to, dog. So we ended up
It was pretty
in
chill.
it was pretty chill. We ended up in his hotel that
That's
night
incredible.
making music with our engineer and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Got Dylon featured on some tracks of ours. That was pretty
Exactly.
dope.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and that's the album that is gonna be dropping. So on the album, there's gonna be a scan code on there, and everyone's gonna be able to scan it and see the song that I'm about to play
That's amazing.
all across the country. It's gonna be really cool.
That's the way to do it up. And honestly, those endorsements, get them where you can.
Exactly.
I mean, because they come very limited and very few. So, what is your guys' end goal as individuals on the label? What are you guys looking to accomplish?
Damn.
As if you speaking of as individuals on the label,
Individuals and individuals on the label. Like,
Yeah.
what are you guys
Like,
trying
as
to
a
accomplish,
label as
and
a
what are you
whole?
guys trying to accomplish on the label as a
Yeah.
whole?
Yeah.
so as far, I mean that's your question, nigga.
So
Dude, Kanye West.
so I mean the end result. I want to be the next Atlantic Records. I mean.
Okay,
That's what it
that's a good place to start.
Exactly. I mean, with the quality of production that we have
And the
tools
team
we
that
have,
you have is in
exactly,
Atlanta, so
skills and him and how he spits and how I spit and the connections we make along the way and how we're going hard putting these shows on, trying to get in here with y'all doing all this.
Mhm.
I'm trying to build connections so I have artists that I can send to you.
exactly.
But in the end goal, we want to be the next Atlantic Records and be the stepping stool for artists, for local artists in Arizona and all across the country, and get them to a point where they can actually be looked at by a mainstream record label.
Now,
Like
I
that.
don't remember if I asked you guys this
Yeah.
last
Get a camera.
what do you call last interview, but are you guys planning on doing any type of interviews before the not interviews, tours before the year ends, or are you guys going to be starting like actual tours next year?
So, right now,
Because you got these qualities with Atlantic
Yeah.
City, might as well push it to the East Coast.
and I'm from Chicago. He's from Detroit, all that. So we're trying to go everywhere, and all my family's in Chicago. If I go to a show in Chicago, it's sold out.
It's over.
It's
Yeah.
sold out. Like, I'm serious. But tour wise, I've actually been talking with this guy Rico that we met. He was hosting what was the magazine called?
Double XL.
Yeah, it was the
Oh
Double XL
yeah,
magazine.
double XL.
Yeah,
Okay.
you actually
Yeah.
said that you won first
yeah.
place. We're actually supposed to be featured on the Double XL magazine.
That's amazing.
This
Yeah, we're
month.
supposed to have a get. Oh yeah, it is about that time.
About that time. Double XL, baby, Rico.
Yeah, we competed for a spot in the magazine, like as far as like a little summary in the magazine. I won first place.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Natural.
Sean just raw. I mean, you know,
I don't like to brag, man. I don't really like to brag too much,
But I won.
But I'm
But I
cold and I
won.
brag.
But yeah, this double XL shit. I've always been a big fan of double XL, so it was dope
pretty
to
cool.
Have
to-
the experience. Yeah.
And he won. Like,
That's
yeah,
incredible.
It was a whole bunch of artists
Representing
from
for Issa Vibe.
throughout the valley and up and down state and shit like that. It was pretty dope, man. It was like rap groups
Thinking
and
they
shit
won
going
and all
on. Like, yeah, it was pretty chill.
You
bro.
were on cloud 9.
Yeah.
You were on fucking cloud 9.
Bro, no, nigga, I went to the fucking Van Gogh, immersive Van Gogh museum last night, man.
Uh-huh.
That shit was.
How was that? You
Beautiful.
didn't tell me.
That was beautiful. It was not. I did not get my money's worth. No,
How much was it?
no, it was. I got tickets for me and my girl. We got the VIP tickets. It was like $80 a person, $70 a person, something like that.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, I
But
was-
nigga,
Basically, what Endgame was doing too.
bruh, what the fuck? They was talking about VIP passes. Y'all niggas get cushions and bro. This
Get
cushion was
cushions.
as thick as my fucking phone. Like,
Cushions. Cushions for what? The floor?
yeah, nigga, we sit on
They gave me
concrete.
some.
Like,
They gave me some
God.
pancakes.
Bruh.
Put some butter on. That's what it was.
Here, good luck.
But
Might as well have brought my own
aside-
Your
pillow.
floor mat.
Aside of the quality of the hospitality,
Puzzle, carpet
the
system.
experience was very nice.
Yeah.
I've never seen like the concept of immersive live art. That shit was.
Yeah. And we also
Change.
had, Lexi Pro, the artist that was in here with us last time.
Yeah.
He also competed in there. But, that last song, was I on the last song with you? I think it was Raw. I think it was some Raw.
Oh, raw combo.
Raw combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both performed the last song that, ultimately won.
Okay. Well, I do want to get into this
This month.
this
Next
this
song,
track.
Let's get it.
So what is this track called?
It's called 9 to 5.
9 to
Basically,
5.
It's dedicated to all the
9 to 5ers.
Yep, all the art. It's more specifically all the creators and artists that do this on the daily, and they working 9 to 5, and they're like,
They're not
"Nigga,
getting
I
the
should not be
recognition.
here. I should
Yeah.
not be here." Like,
All right. Well, let's get into
we
9 to
gotta
5.
turn this shit up.
This is a vibe. Let's go.
It's a vibe, baby.
I've been working this 9 to 5, but I'm not a worker, bitch. I'm a designer. I cut all my pieces and tie the knots. All these bitches wanna know how I'm living, but I'm tryna handle my thoughts. I'm on the road, I'm doing these shows, and everybody tryna stop my clock. I need a rollie, maybe an AP, cause I gotta watch my time. Give me a 40, I gotta protect me, and they come equipped with a dot, in case they get hot. Labels say they wanna bless me, but they really be lying, and I'm really trying, but you be thinking I'm just flexing. Cause I pop out shining and whining and dining with bitches you would probably question. You probably don't know, but everybody wanna come to my show. Bitches loving when I'm singing my songs. Pennies drop all the way to the floor. Chris Brown, how they pour the wall. Ain't no telling who gon' follow me home. She in love with the Audemars. Bust down, baby girl, come on. Tell me what you need, we'll have it all. I don't want your love, just want the drugs. But she said we can only fuck if I'm the one. And I'm not, babe, I don't wanna waste your time thinking we hot. Girl, I'm tryna run a label, I can add to the spot. When you see me on the stage, I'm throwing up as a vibe. Wait until I hit your stage, and you gon' see how we ride. We gon' spit up in your face with disrespect when we ride. I know you love this shit. I got you jumping, shorties bump it, cause they fuck with it. Then post it on the gram and tag me, so I fuck with him. And I don't even know why I end up fucking him. I guess it's easy when the songs I sing be touching him, cause they come from my soul. Talking, I make sure you die quick. Everybody likes to talk shit, but ain't nobody gets to walking. Tick, 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 tock. Your time is running in this costume. Whoa.
I don't know if any of y'all heard that, but I tuned in the microphones as he was doing that because I had to. Had to.
Appreciate it.
It's the morning roast. So, my God, like I said, every single time I hear one of your guys' tracks, it's an instant like banger. It's one of those songs that's it's gonna make it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
I love having you guys
really
in.
Gotta hear some of these full solos.
Absolutely. Sauce. What questions do you have for our viewers?
Yeah, take it away, man. Let me know. I'm hungry. I want to answer.
Oh man, like
Said I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
man, I won't lie. I'd be listening to a song like that when I go to work and come back home.
Yeah,
I was-
just like relaxing.
Cause
in your bed,
I work like
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's
a
a
vibe.
vibe. And after what 6 days every other week at the job that I currently work.
Yeah, where you work?
I work at O'Reilly's distribution center.
Oh, there you go.
So you get $70 an hour, working 6 days every other week. It's
You say 70?
17.
I was about to say
$70 an
Why
hour.
am I like
I make
What?
$70 an hour working at a
Who's making
warehouse
music
operating a
nowadays?
forklift, motherfucker.
Where are these jobs?
Boy, it's a vibe. That's what we do.
No, 17 an hour. It works 6 days every other week.
Yeah.
So the money that comes in, shit.
Yeah.
So every time
Then
when
you do this.
yeah, on Sundays, every Sunday I come and do this. And
That's
I listen,
cool.
And listen to music like yours, and I just like, I listen to such songs on the way home from work.
Yeah.
Because especially after walking for 10 to almost 12 hours, almost 10
Basically,
hours,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I need to chill.
Slumped.
I need a vibe. I need a mood.
You need a blunt.
So I put on a
Need a
song.
blunt.
I don't smoke, but
He doesn't. I've been
No,
trying
no.
to get this cat to smoke for so long. I've known this cat since
Alright.
elementary school, right?
I'll keep
And I'd be
coming
that
at
cat in my room smoking on a bong as we're playing video games and shit like that. You want to hit this?
He tried to be clever.
No.
He tried to be clever.
All right.
It's a big ass fucking bong. He hits it, and he tries to do it out the window. He's doing clever.
I had a
I'm sitting
tree
there
there.
holding the controller, looking at him. I was like, this dumb.
I had a tree there, so everybody would see these like clouds coming out of the tree every single time I would smoke.
They
Smoke
probably
out
call
of
the
the
fire
bong.
department. Think it's fire, man.
Something
Chill
going
out.
on here.
That's how you get caught. Your parents don't smell the weed. Your neighbors think there's a fire.
Yeah, pretty
That's some
much.
shit.
Pretty much.
Jerry, what's that smell? It smells like yesterday's diapers. Nah, no.
So how long have y'all known each other actually?
We've known each other
Since
since
elementary fucking school, man.
Damn.
Elementary
Yeah.
fucking school.
That's cool. Now y'all doing Icon Radio. So what is actually Icon Radio and RTU?
Icon
Like, how they
Radio
separate?
is a worldwide radio station that's not only based in Arizona,
Yeah.
but it's based in other countries like California, Chicago, and other
Yeah, different
other
states.
other few places.
Yeah.
Once you get in contact with like people like Justice or something like that, they'll put you on a deal to have your guys' music played 24/7 through the Icon Radio stations, and also have your guys' feedbacks, your music videos on the webpage, so on and so forth.
That's
Icon
definitely something I was trying to get into.
definitely Icon Radio is a very big and up and coming radio platform.
Yeah. So do you guys like create content for their radio platform with your podcast?
We find the content.
Got it.
So RTU
You're the
is one of
A&R.
the off branches of Icon Radio, as is
Gotcha.
there's other places and stuff like I don't know their names
Yeah.
personally, but RTU is an off branch of Icon Radio,
Wow.
and we help the whole Icon Radio family.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I see Icon Radio, quality independent music.
Absolutely, quality independent all the time. I do have one last question for y'all.
Yeah, go ahead. How much
If
more
you
time we got?
guys had a chance to be signed by anybody other than Atlantic City,
You have
Who
options.
would it be?
You have options.
if you had one choice, and it could be any label
Other than Atlantic Records.
other than Atlantic.
He knows that's my dream. So my favorite rapper is okay.
Here we
If
go.
I'm not getting signed by my own, so the reason I have my own label is because I do this and I have to research how I do this as a label. So I'm like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna create my own label and I'm gonna do it the right way because I'm realizing that these labels are really screwing people over.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
agree.
learning how to do it, and I'm like, my artists are my homies, so I'm gonna do it the right way and make sure I'm not doing it the fuck way that they're all doing.
Yeah, you got to make sure everybody gets
So I
paid.
would want to get signed by Survive Music Productions.
Okay.
My own label. I'm ready. But if it wasn't that, and it was any other label, I say Hybrids Records with A Boogie with the hoodie.
All right.
That's
I
kind of
like
cool.
that.
I just actually learned though. That
What about
his-
you?
I'd have to say
I think I know.
either Undercover Prodigy,
Undercover
Hobson's
Prodigy.
label,
Yeah.
or Strange Music.
Yeah.
I would say both of those would. I feel like Undercover Prodigy would be more slim because that's mainly just Hobson and his own thing. But Strange Music would be definitely like another very good like combination. That's definitely one label I would go towards, or Interscope too. Interscope's pretty dope. They've got some.
Interscope is cool. I've heard some things about Interscope though.
Yeah, I have too. I mean,
a lot of niggas from the West get put on by Interscope.
Yeah.
That's
They
true.
do get put on, but there's a reason they there and then they leave. You know, I mean, being there gives them the recognition.
but that's
they get
okay
the
though,
help.
to be in a temporary spot,
was
because
just about to say.
even if you got into Interscope, and
That's
so
not on
you
our
can get
resume.
another offer.
Like, that's now
Yeah.
on our resume. We was
Mm-hmm.
at Interscope. Interscope called us. Now motherfuckers is gonna be wanting to talk to us outside of that.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, they were at Interscope for a minute.
And you know, that's kind of like what It's Survive Music Productions like is. Like I'm trying to be we're a production company first. We got the studio, we got the cameraman, all that. Everything you need as an artist. We got videographers, cover artists, but second we're a label. So I also do want to be a stepping stool for artists like locally and outside. But when it comes to like, you know, I find a prodigy and it's me and Sean, you know, another artist, then that's someone that you want to sign and keep long term.
Now, where can everybody find you guys once again so the viewers know exactly where to find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Snapchat, Facebook, Sean Just Raw. You feel me? SEANJUSRA.
He just raw.
You feel me? All one word, lowercase, shit like that.
Yeah, y'all can find me at Mark Anthony.
I actually wanted to ask you if I could send you a track to play, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead
was
and
gonna
send that
ask
through.
that too.
All right,
We got time.
now. Yeah, we have time.
While we're waiting for that, we're waiting for an interviewee anyways. While we're waiting for that track, go ahead and go into the sauce and give us what the sauce is before they get out of here. We'll play that track. The sauce with sauce.
So the sauce I have is so have you ever heard the game Back for Blood?
No.
No, it's made by the same developers for Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay.
You know that?
No, I
So-
didn't.
So this game is pretty much. I've seen the gameplay, I've seen the trailer, and it seems no fucking different than Left 4 Dead 2. You know what I mean? Because you're hitting through the hordes of zombies and shit. You have the
So it's a brand new zombie game, basically.
basically, yeah.
That's nice.
But it
What's
looks
it called again?
I think
Back
we needed
for
a new
Blood.
zombie game.
Back for
Back
Blood.
for Blood. What console is it on?
As far as I can tell, it's the general, you know, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and all that shit. So you can. So basically, this may sound weird when I say this, but in the Xbox and PlayStation are like the Crips and the Bloods of the gaming industry.
Alright.
So whatever.
Yang.
Yeah, pretty much. And whatever you got going in terms of consoles, they have the Back for Blood will probably be there too, in that. So, I don't know if it's either. Oh, okay. So the release date, they're gonna release off in October. These are future titles that are coming out in October. This one's coming up on October 12th. Okay, fine. I'll scooch over.
Get closer, bro. I'm cool.
So, but in addition to that, there are other games. There are games that I really do want to get my hands on, such as Far Cry.
The new Far Cry?
Yeah, the new
There's a
Far
new
Cry
one coming
6.
out?
Far Cry
Yeah, there's
came
no
out.
one,
I have
yeah.
Far Cry 4 and I love it.
Far Cry's amazing.
I haven't
Yes.
played Far Cry since they did that DLC of, I think it's Far Cry 3, I think.
Yeah, Far Cry.
The,
There was a new DLC for Far Cry 3? Why?
I don't know if it's either 3 or 4, but there was a DLC where it's like an 80s themed kind of.
Oh, that's
Was
interesting.
DLC like deleted content or?
It's like extra
Downloadable
bonus.
content.
Yeah,
like
downloadable
extra,
content.
Like,
yeah.
like packages, add-ons, and all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But this is Far Cry 6, dude. Like, I am surprised, first of all, how many Far Cry titles they have out now. these
I
days.
thought that. Wait, there's a 5? Where's 5?
You don't fucking know?
I thought so
I didn't know. He looked surprised too. He's like, wait a
I
minute.
had the newest shit. I thought it was popping. What's
Wait
going
a
on?
minute.
No, you missed
I
it.
missed something.
Well,
You got
guess
the
what?
new
There's a
games.
number 6.
That's
There's
amazing.
a fucking number 6. So I guess there's no. This one's a little bit different. It's a different kind of theme, where I had it too, where you're just basically this guerrilla fighter where you get to burn down fucking regime. I guess that's pretty much how
So
it
you're
is
a
for
bad
many.
guy.
That's debatable because when you look at, even if it's a war, a civil war, no matter whose side you want, there's violence and there's heroes on both sides if you look at it.
Exactly.
So same way if you were to look at World War II. Just as, you know, how we see the Nazis as so fucking evil and Hitler's the fucking antichrist embodiment or some shit like that to the Jews and all that. Same thing with the other side.
Yeah.
The Nazis think of us as fucking evil and they see us as villains and they have their heroes and they look to Hitler as a fucking saint.
Yeah.
So Far Cry 6 is definitely no difference. You know, you have this guerrilla team that you're on and you're facing off against this military dictator or some shit like that. That got a little deep, not gonna lie.
I know. Talking about World War
Wars and shit. Well, if you want to do some futuristic wars, then here's something that did came out: Aliens Fireteam Elite. We've talked about this in the last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
It finally came out. I've looked at the reviews and it's fucking dope. I really want to get my hands on it, and if you're interested in
What song you sing?
If you're interested in seeing the fucking, if you're interested in playing the fucking Aliens, if you are a fan of Aliens, then get your hands on this title.
Okay.
So, because it's you and 3 other players. You'll see the theme going on here. You and 3 other players versus a horde of enemies. This one is no difference. If you're a fan of Aliens, then you ought to know that what it's all about. Versus the alien hordes, you get to customize your character. You have their weapons. You have the different classes and shit. I have the reviews right
that's
here.
pretty
right
dope,
here.
actually.
Yeah.
I like alien games and stuff, especially zombie games and all that.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty.
Now, one of our viewers wanted to ask you, Sauce, what you think of the new season of Destiny.
The new season of Destiny, oh, it's fucking tripping. It is fucking tripping. I'm telling you. Like, I'm the type of gamer that follows the lore, that loves the fucking story.
Yeah.
So, what I think about this new season, the story is the story is really fucking twisted. I did not expect this to happen.
Like it's hard to understand, or it's just messed up.
It's just it's mixed up. It's in weird spots.
It's in weird spots.
It's
I
crazy
think-
to me that Osiris is just like he lost since he lost his ghost and everything. He lost his light.
But the thing, I think it's in that moment that's where the Witch Queen got hold of him.
Probably. I think she got a hold of him back in when he was in that moment. Plus, he was in Deep Hive territory. This is on the moon. Yeah.
Where if you remember the lore, the Hive have already set up camp in there on that fucking moon. And so when Osiris got there and he lost his ghost Sagira, he was in.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, and that gave the Witch Queen the opportunity that she needed to take him to God knows where, and she assumed his form. And so from the season of the Hunt till now, she has been playing as Osiris. She has been doing,
which is crazy to me.
What?
Yeah, she had.
She take his light?
Basically, she embodied him.
Yeah.
Basically, possessed his body.
Ah.
So. By the way, Cloudy Vibes wanted to say, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey, what's good, bro? That's
Good,
my
Cloudy.
I actually met him at my first ever showcase at the Now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Cloudy, good people.
Fucking shit.
He's cool. He's a good supporter. He's always reposting our music and watching stuff that we got going on.
Hell
So
yeah.
thank you.
Genuine
I
fans,
appreciate
lit.
you.
Awesome. So.
We're gonna play that song real quick.
Yeah, after his session, after his session,
Yeah.
we're gonna get into that.
So.
I like this.
So what do I think about this season? Well, in terms of gameplay, also I kind of like it. It was a little difficult at first, but considering the season, how the fusion rifles are now the fucking new breach and clear OP fucking.
See, I don't really fuck with fusion rifles.
You don't fuck
like
with fusion?
that.
Why not?
I'm a auto rifle slash
You take a
sidearm
take too
type
long,
person.
man.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
Like, and they gave us a new linear fusion rifle, right?
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
And you're just sitting here like, shh. All right, that was too long to fucking take a shot. Like, I'm already fucking dead in PvP, right? So.
It's faster though.
PvP is no fucking joke, dude. I mean, the new Iron Lord came out. The new Iron Lord armor pieces came out.
Oh, I didn't get him.
You didn't get it? You should.
I've been busy all week.
Of course you've been busy. Have you not been busy?
Hey, look what he's doing, man. Icon Radio, RTU Worldwide
Bro,
Radio. He's busy.
I had an event this weekend too.
Oh, for
a
real?
festival. I've got to go back there tonight.
Ah.
Endgame had a Labor Day festival.
Oh snap! Yeah, I actually totally forgot to.
It was pretty
mention
lit.
the last interview. I saw Justice at Aura because I opened up for
Oh,
Wi-Fi's
yeah?
funeral.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the last show he was fucking talking about.
Yeah.
We opened up for Wi-Fi's funeral at Aura. When was it?
It was last weekend.
Last weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
That was
Yeah.
pretty dope.
It was pretty.
It was a
pretty
nice
cool.
experience.
I got a 15-minute set. I got to have my videographer follow me around the whole night. We
That's
actually
amazing.
have like a full video coming out from us starting in the morning at my crib, working our way to the mall, getting some jewelry, and then hitting the show and like how we pulled up and all that with the label.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty cool. It'll be dropping on our It's Survive YouTube channel.
We'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, I'm excited. Book Howard, that's my videographer, and then I have another videographer.
And Endgame, but I will say I really want to go to Endgame sometime.
Well, I'll be there on the 18th performing. Again,
I'll
we'll have to do
try-
that. Endgame is in Mesa. It's right next to the old Fiesta Mall.
What do you do there? Is it a?
It's a video game bar.
And
So you can
perform.
play. Yeah.
He
They did a whole huge festival. They had 3 different stages. They had an upstairs area. They had one inside, and then one outside.
Yeah.
The one outside they mainly did hip hop. The one upstairs they did a bunch of EDM shit, and there were like ravers dancing all over. Like I tried to get between them, spilt a drink on myself.
You can't,
I was
bro.
mad, bro. I was
I
like trying to get through people. I was like, excuse me.
See, if it was
Boom.
expensive,
Done.
Everything's expensive when you're drinking alcohol in public.
Well, with the VIPs that I had, since I was an artist, I could go upstairs and I could get free jungle juice and shit like that. So that shit was
dope.
slapping.
That's
That shit was popping.
Just faded on stage.
I
That's
didn't
nice.
realize that until like, I don't know, the last 4 hours. Like somebody was like, "Oh, you need a red pass to get into a certain spot upstairs," and I was like, and we couldn't get there, and I was like, "All right, let me try."
That's funny.
But I think on this 18th I'm gonna go to Endgame.
Definitely,
I'm gonna go over there
it's
and-
worth it. You can play Super Smash Brothers there. You
Really?
can play on the old
I'll have to go with my
NES. Any console that they have in computers, they have.
The last
It's there.
time I ever went to Endgame, it was over at
Tempe. Yep.
It was a location in
that's right.
Tempe.
Because they
on
had
the
it in
s-
Tempe,
on the
right? And then
5th or 6th and Mill.
it was around 5th and 6th.
5th and
But
6th,
Tempe shut them down because they said that they weren't beneficial to the students of ASU. That it wasn't a beneficial business.
How is Smash
I don't-
Brothers not
I
beneficial
don't
to a
think
college
Varsity
student getting
Tavern
hit?
is beneficial to
No, it
players.
really isn't. It was very hypocritical.
Yeah.
They were just trying to boot them out for some reason.
Just because we like Mario, that's why.
They don't like Nintendo, man.
No.
Somewhere on that street, there was a bitch in there who loved Mario so much, they offered her a chance to play Mario 64, and they didn't let her.
So, do you have anything else for the sauce?
I got nothing else except I really am gonna try and go out on the 18th, do the end game.
Yes.
Definitely gonna check it
If
out
you
for
guys
myself.
haven't been to Endgame, even just to go chill at Endgame, go and chill. I think there is a fee to get in, per se.
Yeah.
But
I think that kind of situation's for based on events,
But
right?
what that not only that, but what that fee does also cover, in Endgame, is that you get to sit somewhere and actually mash out on video games with your party, your fam, your anybody, your friends.
It's cool.
So you can sit there, chill, have drinks, have food, and their nachos are on point. Their nachos are fire.
I will have to be
If they-
as sauce. I
If
will
a
have to be
place
the judge
got
of that.
Bad nachos.
I
Go
hate
to
getting
the
bad
place.
nachos, bro.
I hate getting bad nachos. It's just.
This
cheese
ain't
and
nachos.
chips,
This is a
man.
wall decoration.
That's why I only get nachos at high class places, because at least I know that they're gonna try to put some sort of effort into
There's
it.
gonna be some quality cheese.
Yeah,
What
quality
high-
ass
what high
cheese.
class
It's not
places-
that Kraft cheese.
Exactly.
What high class places have you gone to have nachos?
Quite a few places.
I would like to know. I would like
games?
to know. Oh man, I haven't
Sports
been.
events.
I haven't.
Sports events, yeah.
I
All
haven't
the
gone
way
to
up
any
in the
sports
top, it's
events in
pretty high
particular.
class.
Yeah, if you're
In the
at
box.
the top, yeah, in the box.
I'll have to try that. I'm gonna have to try and purchase a game ticket to I don't know what football game, whatever,
Getting
and just
that nice ass.
just
box.
so I can try the nachos.
The
Alright,
last time I was
well.
at a fucking game, man, I was still living in Detroit. I was like 4 years old, man. Took me to a Tigers game. That's
Oh
it.
wow.
That's the
Yep.
end of my story.
The only
Yeah,
game
that-
I've ever
there-
went to
there's
was
no
a hockey game.
there's no quality
it
end
was
to
a
No,
hockey
that.
there's nothing. I don't remember shit. Man.
It
Just the
was
Tigers.
just for a
Nah.
hockey
Just
game,
the
it was pretty
Tigers. I
chill.
actually got a nice little tiger tat on my chest right here. It's not done yet.
Well, I mean, it's not the Tigers,
Why
but
do
I gotta get
Some
shaded. It's not done yet, but it's cool. It's gonna.
Oh, you got the outlines on.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
eventually have it
Oh,
go
okay.
in. The fur is gonna go like this, and I'm gonna turn it into a jungle all on my arm.
just grow out your hair right there, and it'll be good.
Just have my arm hair all the way down, wrapped around
It's
my
fur.
arm.
This is real fur, baby.
This is real
I'm a
fun.
man,
It's
girl.
all
Let it-
natural. This is
All
It's your
natural.
man, girlfriend.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Well, let's get into this track.
Yeah, let's get to this new track. Let's do it.
What is this track called?
It's called Problematic.
Problematic. That's what I figured it was. So we got Problematic by It's a Vibe. Let's go.
Sean just raw.
It's just different.
I do this. Yo, Shuli died, I do this. This is my job. I came with a whole new way. I do it. Sean, just right.
Off top, beat the beat raw when I'm in the booth. I'm obnoxious, you can't convince me this ain't the truth. I'm a monster, eat any nigga that's in the stew. Killer roster, burying these niggas in the wood. Get them off ya, spotting leg all in your chest. I simply kick it harder than most. Don't mean to boast, I just see you niggas as martyrs. Simply being honest, how you talking down to a nigga that's speaking through your witty bonnet? Drop it, bitch, and met your match, only one strike gon' get me sparking. Popping at your neck, sipping, go Sprite about the bottle. Remember I was mobbing, now I'm whipping round your block, kicking down your fucking door. That's how a nigga been knocking, bitch, I'm blowing up your spot. Obama to your Bin Laden, no explanation needed. Toss his body in the water, getting all up in your shit like Tukasa. Mikasa need $1 for every bit of knowledge that I've been dropping. Bitch, I spit when I need polish. Look at the glisten, I'm shining. Little bitch won't catch me slipping. My pivot on gyroscopic. Might piss off you niggas, but y'all won't do shit about it. Had to free myself from bitch boys, consider our times abolished. No solution, I'm the problem. No solution, I'm the problem. No solution, I'm the problem. No solution, I'm the. Okay, my motherfucking confidence has turned to cockiness. Get it poppin' like a motherfucking locksmith under your skin like a doctor. Ho, I smack down raw, man, here they catch me a body, bitch. Murder on my mind, every beat I hit like I'm Bobby, bitch. Fuck your bargaining, I want your pots of piss and I've been feeling greedy. I'm needing army accomplishments. The father deem me heathen, I feed on demons. I deep in rhyme and reason. Not speaking voodoo sequence, my job be vicious. Honestly, you should be proud of me. So far you've only seen the good side of me. I've been trying to show some peace and modesty. Hypocrisy, parts of my father that's steady locked in me. Yo, drop the beat, bitch, when I speak I genius like Socrates. Flow is always bustin' like I keep my dick in a socket squeeze. Let's go eat your Wheaties, I'm hot on your top like beanies. Getting stomped up out your Yeezys, boxing them out with a combo 3-piece. You gon' see my bitches CC while we dip with a bitch from Fiji. Dippin' dab with an aphrodisiac. Have that ass make me see things, I'm next. This is how I see things, in fact. Feel like Wheezy, how I snatch your pinions. Yo, catch this frisbee, this bitch a demon. Michael Jackson, I'ma beat it. You clearly see, I can see. Did I'm undefeated, I dare you niggas come see. Come here. Me up in the booth, I'm the truth, I'll get on your knees. Bitch, my GD was a pastor, you gon' praise me when I preach. I see.
Every song that comes out of my studio, it's not like bragging.
That's a fact. That's some motherfucking facts.
The toppest quality engineering.
That shit was
have
fire
in
as
our
fuck.
own Studio, you know.
Much appreciated.
You got magic hands behind the computer, so.
Magic hands. Shouts to
Magic hands. Yeah, Blaze Bronson, he about to get a. That's our engineer. He's gonna get a tattoo of a little magic hand right here in his hands.
That's
'Cause it's
amazing.
magic hands, bro. This is what it is.
All right, guys. One more time, give the audience where they can reach you at, and we're gonna bring in the next people.
Yeah,
Where
for
can
sure.
we find you guys at?
Preach it.
Yeah, you can find us at It's a Vibe.music official on Instagram, and my Instagram is Sean Just Raw, SeanJusra. You feel me?
Yeah, and then again, my name is Mark Anthony Simpson, and we're It's a Vibe, and you can find me at markanthony.simpson, and then It's a Vibe, It's a Vibe music.official, and that's just on the IG. I get it mixed up. At the last show, I said It's a Vibe _official, and I was like, nah. I said it right the first time on stage. Nah, but It's a Vibe music.official, and then markanthony.simpson.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, definitely go put that notification on.
Yes.
The Spotify and the Apple Music and the YouTube, because we both got some hot shit.
Listen to
dropping
Sean
soon.
Just Raw song
I'm telling
Freaks.
you.
It's on Apple Music and Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud.
Y'all go listen to
And
Fall
that
For
and
You.
that Problematic is exclusive here on the on Icon Radio.
You heard
All
nowhere else
right.
but here, man.
You hear
nowhere
that?
else but here.
So if you guys want to hear that again, you guys got to rewind this
Watch this whole fucking episode again if you
and
have
listen to it again. We have It's a
Big
Vibe.
bars.
Thank you
It's
guys
Vibe
so
music,
much.
Baby. No, I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you,
It was
guys.
A pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for
being
having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you guys want in.
here. Shout out to Justice too, bro. We got the AZ Hip Hop Festival,
Yes, sir.
coming up
Yeah,
next
shout out to
weekend.
Justice.
The mayor of the
Saturday.
underground.
The man of the underground, the man himself, and it's gonna be the most popping show ever, dog. Y'all not gonna try
Absolutely,
to miss it.
always is.
But you got the next person outside. Let's.
All right, thank you guys.
I
Thank you.
appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Y'all stay safe.
I enjoy
remember,
having
it's
these
the vibe
guys in
music, baby.
studio all the time.
That's great.
They're always
I think
great.
that I can dare say that they are one of the only artists that we've ever had on the show twice.
Yes, actually, it is the only artist that we've had on the show twice that wanted to come back.
Yeah.
They were like, listen, we had a great time. We felt it was kind of shaky the first time. Let's do it again. Okay, bet. So we invited them back on.
And this time we got some more tracks from them. One of them is exclusive.
Exclusive.
That was fucking dope.
And this is from a DJ that's in Atlantic City. So if you haven't listened to this exclusive track yet, make sure that you rewind this. Thank you, Cloudy Vibes, for giving us love, giving Is a Vibe love. Keep on tuning in. We've got another interview, and then we're gonna continue with our original program. Hi, welcome, guys. Welcome to the morning roast. If one of you would like to sit, hold on, give me 1 second.
All right, spend 1 second. What the
One
fuck?
of you guys sit right there, right at that one, and then one of you guys right here.
Yo, it's been like 20 fucking seconds, man. What the fuck
Can you
is
scoot
wrong
over
with
this
you?
way? Thank you. All right, so can you guys introduce yourselves for me, please?
I'm Constant CME.
Okay.
It's Trip, CME, OGM. That's what it is. But it's CME.
Okay. So, how long have you guys been doing music?
I've been doing music for a while. I want to say I started off when I was younger.
When did you guys start taking it like more seriously?
I want to say 2018.
2018?
Yeah.
How about you?
Pretty much the same.
Okay.
I started
Okay.
about like 12 years old, pretty much making beats, producing and shit.
What would you guys classify your genre as?
I'm diverse, man. I make R&B or smooth shit, rap,
Okay.
whatever,
Okay.
you know. I'm diverse. I'm open.
You said I'm the trap guy.
Club music.
Yeah.
Move the crowd.
For sure. Hell yeah.
So, do you guys have any type of projects that are coming out this year or in the upcoming year that we can look forward to?
I'm working on a tape right now. I'm working on 2 tapes right now.
Okay, when could we look forward to it?
Halloween.
Halloween?
Yeah.
All right.
Right on Halloween? Holy shit.
That's viral promotion right there.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Creepy tapes.
Creepy
Nice to
tapes.
see me.
So, when did you guys get together? Are you guys a label or are you guys a group?
I want to say like both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we just building a platform.
When did you guys meet each other? How did you guys meet each other?
Oh man, the homie. Okay, so CME is Constant Money Entertainment.
Okay.
So I'm Constant, and my homie Q Money, he's locked up right now, and that's his brother. And I met him when what was it? I think I was like a freshman in high school. He came because he's from Killeen, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he came out to visit with his brother, and this is my first time meeting him, and we linked up and
We was kids.
just kept in contact ever since. And yeah, we've known each other for about like
It's just been music.
10 years already.
It's just been music.
That's amazing. That's
Fucking
incredible.
freestyling. You can't like fucking record music off the sound recorder on fucking the old Windows.
Oh my God.
I started Guitar Hero mic and shit.
Man.
Man, tell me.
Ain't nothing wrong with Guitar Hero shit.
That shit, man.
Do you have any
That was a good
questions?
mic.
Me,
That shit worked.
I do. I was wondering like for the stage time on game day, like how long is the
It's
duration?
typically about 10-15 minutes. I would definitely ask Just Us about that. I'm pretty sure it would be 15. Typically on festival days, it's 15.
For sure. Yeah, definitely wanted to get that.
Sauce, what questions do you have for our interviewees?
So one is One is a personal question, and one is a bit of a professional question.
Okay.
So I'll start with the professional one first. The professional one is that I'm the consumer. I listen to the music. I watch the movies. I play games of all sorts, and I'm all open to any ideas of whatever. And I give my honest review. So that being said, I have to ask you, because I'm curious, and I've asked this to many other artists that comes in here. What has been the daily struggles as an artist in your profession? Like, what are the challenges that you go through every day? Especially given that
no matter
the
how
world is in
little or
pandemic
how
and
big,
whatever. Yeah.
it could be as simple as time management, or as high as difficulty getting into the studio or whatnot.
I would say time. I work a lot.
Sure.
I'm always out of town, and then I'm always overthinking everything too. So,
Are you like a trucker? Or?
No, I do roofing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
That
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
I'm here, there. You know what I mean? I've been to Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Texas. I lived in Texas for a little bit. Here, California, New Mexico. I just be everywhere all the time. And I can also look at that as a benefit too, because like let's
That's
say
a
if I'm out
way
of
to
town,
promote.
go ahead and hit like a little town or a venue or something out of town where no one knows me and just get my work out there.
And that's a very smart thing to do.
Yeah.
One thing I do tell a lot of artists is it's good to build up that like local format, but after a while you're gonna need to push that out of here, because if not, you're just making your shit a hobby.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
So how has the pandemic affected your guys' music? Did it affect it in a positive manner, a negative manner, a little bit of both, and how?
I would say positive. It gave me time to work. Just stay in the house and make music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always making music, and I try to make at least a song a day. Shit, there was one point I was making like 3-4 songs a day, like just
I mean, at
going.
that point, you have nothing else to really do. So, you know, you either drink that in and you take that in and be like, listen, like, I have so much shit that I can make. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Or you just sit on your ass.
Yeah, right. So it's work.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, do you guys feel like with COVID and everything that's happened that we are living more in a visual and social media wise society where everything's visual or media broadband?
Yeah, for sure. Everything is popping right now. You know what I mean? Like everything on a social network, phones, technology. This shit's just like just booming right now. Everything. People are going viral over the just
dumbest shit.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
It could be
we
egg
are
crates.
in a time right now for that. Like this is that time. Yeah, for sure.
So you guys are performing on Arizona Hip Hop Festival.
Yeah.
Is this your first huge festival that you guys have done?
This is my first time at the festival. Yeah.
It's definitely going to be an amazing experience. Do you guys have any merchandise that you guys sell or?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just the music that we're putting out right now. Music. We're still working on everything too. So.
Do you guys have any videos out?
No.
Okay.
That's coming though too. October.
Yeah.
So everything's up in the works.
Everything's up in the works right now. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, like after a while, once you guys get those music videos started, you know that's monthly content right there.
Right.
Let's see. Personal question. What are your guys' astral signs?
I was about to ask that question too.
Yeah?
Yeah. What are your signs?
I'm an Aries.
Sagittarius.
Okay.
Nice.
I think that's
Got
the
some
first
flesh.
Sagittarius that we've had, right?
No, I don't
He
think
said
so. I think we may
Aries.
have one. but hey, we got some flavor
Yes,
up
flavor.
here in terms of astral signs.
Absolutely.
He's a fucking Gemini.
I'm a
and
Gemini.
Cancer, so.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up.
What questions do you have?
Nah, I think they pretty much answer all of mine. I'm pretty much all set.
All right. Let's get
Oh, actually, there is one.
What's up, bro?
You play games?
I don't.
He
No.
said
I
he
stopped.
almost
I
it
stopped.
looked
I
like
was
you were
about to
saying
get it,
yes.
nah.
I used to.
Yeah.
You see,
I
what'd you
used to.
What'd you used to play?
Shit, long ass time ago.
Yeah, long ass time ago.
Fucking
Back in time.
Dreamcast.
Oh yeah.
Said that's how long it's been.
2064. Favorite game of 64. If you had to remember.
Man.
Shit, 007. What you talking about?
Man.
Yeah.
Mario Kart shit.
Oh yeah, fucking there we go. I think it's safe to say that Nintendo is like the first console to ever come up with a game where friendships are broken.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna get into your guys' track. What is this track called?
It's called 1942.
Okay. So we have
Smooth.
Constant and
Constant CME.
we have Constant CME. Let's go.
Constant. CME.
JC, you cool for this?
Coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Ooh, you know how I do. Ooh, I'm coming in smooth. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Ooh, you know I do the most. Post up your glass. Yeah, let's toast. This is what it is, man. You know we gon' coast. Getting all this money and we never do boast. Just to the familiar, y'all already know the money look familiar. Adding up the money like the shit extracurricular. All that bread stacked together perpendicular, no order in particular. I be so articulate. Seeing me the label, baby, you gotta participate. About to drop a tape and I can feel you anticipate. Flow is on a piece of cake, you gotta believe the fate. I ain't never tripping, but the rolling on a piece of face. Faded off the 1942. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Ooh, smooth. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Ooh, 1942. That's what I'm sipping on, baby. Let's have a toast. I can picture you and I sitting on the coast, going back to back, going shot for shot, reload. I'm feeling you, baby. You a baddie. Kick back, I can swoop you in a caddy. Hit the club, get turned, no relaxing. Couple shots, got you dancing with a passion. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, you a bad bitch. Fuck it up, no ratchet. She said, baby, don't you know that I have friends? I said, cool, yeah, baby, where they at then? He said, link, so then we link up. We pouring some drinks up, so put all your drinks up. Coming in smooth, we kicking our feet up. They cannot defeat us, they all wanna be us. So we coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Ooh, smooth. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth. Faded off the 1942. Yeah, I'm coming in smooth.
JC, you cool for this one. JC, you cool for this one. JC, you cool.
All right, and we are back with Constant and CME. That shit was fire. I actually liked the rhythmic beat to it too as well. You said you do a lot of R&B, correct?
Yeah, I got hella shit. I'm not gonna lie, if it was up to me, I'd play some more shit. Honestly, yeah, I got a lot of material, man. Stuff.
That's amazing.
No, I got like some crazy shit. I'm about to perform. That shit gonna be dope, man. Seriously.
Well, I'm sure that we can't wait to see you guys perform there. Do you guys know what stage you guys are going to be performing at?
That's another good question too. I don't know what day I'm performing on or anything like that. I would like to know
definitely get in contact with Justice. I do have one more question for y'all, and this is a would you rather question. Would you rather put an end and a stop to war, or end world hunger? What do you think would be the most beneficial?
That's a good ass question. What you think, Trip?
Stop world hunger.
Why is that?
Because war is necessary.
I do agree. War at times has to be necessary, especially to settle differences or to stop irate problems.
Exactly.
What about you, Constant?
I guess I would say the same.
Why is that?
For the same reason.
All right.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good ass question.
You get on my case for giving such tough would you rather questions.
Hey, that was a good one.
I try to give some really good mind-numbing questions, some questions that makes you even think about your own life and shit.
Right.
And he gets on my fucking case.
All right, so
And now he brings up his own would you rather. He wants to talk about ending world hunger or stop war from happening.
world hunger. So where can everybody find you guys?
We just got Instagram, pretty much.
Kilo_murder.
All right, cool.
At
That's
Kilo
awesome, man.
Murder. I've
Awesome.
had that for a long time too.
Well, thank you guys for stopping in. Definitely do share this out and get it on there. Sauce will real quick show you how to access the video while we get into our next segment, Muzzy's Fuzzy News. So for the first thing that I have on the roster for Muzzy's Fuzzy News,
Morning roast.
Morning roast is what you look for the
So yeah.
coffee mug that's high as a kite.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You sent me a link and I was watching the show earlier on the
yes
previous
sir,
guy.
yes sir.
I was watching that. Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely.
How do I get a hold of Justice?
I'll send you over his number.
For sure.
Definitely. So, Hollywood announced that One Piece is gonna have a live action series on Netflix.
No way! Come on!
Yes.
Come on!
So, a final announcement as of this week, the official One Piece Twitter account announced the upcoming next Netflix original live action series. And they posted a picture of the One Piece script. And that's how it started. And the first episode is episode 101, Romance Dam. So, we can, like I said, we can see the first chapter is Romance Dam, just like the very first chapter of the original manga. In addition, Hollywood's Tomorrow Studio will produce the live action, and Ichihiro Oda participates in as the executive producer. So the original guy that wrote it is gonna be there to make sure it goes right. The script is written by Matt Owens, who worked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Netflix Marvel drama series, and Stephen Medea, who worked on Lost. They will participate in the as executive producers, and it will be distributed worldwide to Netflix. So, what's your thoughts on that, Sauce?
Oh, One Piece hasn't even ended yet.
It hasn't.
No, it has not.
It doesn't end.
I mean,
It doesn't end until he finds the treasure.
yes, but
Will he ever find the treasure?
that is
Or
a
is
good
the
question.
or is the treasure just friendship?
I mean, I ain't getting any younger, man. I'm 30 years old, for crying out loud. Put an end to it. They've ended all the other, OG Titans of back then.
Yeah,
fucking-
but Baruto's out now.
Yeah, fucking that accidental child.
But they're trying to turn it into Shippuden 2. It might as well be Shippuden 2 because Baruto is not really doing much of nothing. It's his dad again.
I mean, this is too broad. I can't,
This is
I
too
can't
much
dive-
for me.
No. I don't want to dive too much into it because I don't want to start upsetting some people here. So no.
So Robert Pattinson, you remember Robert Pattinson, right? The guy that did Twilight.
Good.
Have a good one, guys.
Appreciate you
Thank
guys.
you guys
Thank you,
so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, Twilight guy, Twilight fag, says he will turn to porn if Batman is a failure. If Batman is a failure.
Buy me again? What?
So Robert Pattinson is gonna be the new Batman.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we know that.
he notated that he will turn to porn if it is not a success. So we will have a gay Twilight vampire on Pornhub. It looks like the Cape Crusader can be a huge pressure on the actor. However, it looks like Robert Pattinson already knows what he's going to do in the case that Batman does not turn out too well. The Lighthouse star claims he will be turning to porn as a follow-up from the upcoming DC flicks. Pattinson spoke to The Guardian, which is a reporter, which he admitted to getting tired of answering these questions about Batman, and he just wants to focus on the film. I'm already remembering what it's like to talk about a movie, and there's an expectation. Whenever you say anything, people are like, you idiot. Like, dude, I haven't even started yet, he said. Interestingly, Pattinson is already aware what people are expecting of him, but it claims that he's still one person who can truly criticize the performance. Well, yeah, no shit, because he's a twinkling vampire that's gonna be Batman.
Yeah, okay. I have to cut in and say that he has been trying to make some strides in some of his other films.
You can't now. He's known as the Twilight Vampire.
If he falls true to his word, that
it's like the guy that plays Jacob. I can only see him as Jacob now.
But
he is
again
he is the half nude werewolf that walks around with his shirt off.
I want to say though that the trailer does look like it has some promise.
It looks like
but
it.
I will say that if if he follows true to his word, that if he does turn to porn, he could do a Batman in porn.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Peg me. Quinn. Peg me, Harley Quinn.
I'm knocking out with my batarang.
Where's the Joker? Where's the Joker? I have my dick out.
Oh, God. No.
But what if Batman turns out to be a flop? Pattinson says he is already planning on the project goes downhill, that porn, but an art house porn. He said with a
house porn.
Yes, an art house porn.
I have to look this up.
I don't know what art house porn is, but Batman is scheduled to release March 4th of 2022. The original schedule was the 2021 release, but he caught COVID. I don't know if any of y'all have seen this, and you know what? I'm gonna pull it up because this excited me and so many Rick and Morty fans. Adult Swim's Rick and Morty finds its live action star and puts Christopher Lloyd and Jadine Martell as the new promo released days before the season finale.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
I love Christopher Lloyd.
Yes, and everybody, like, I don't know about you, but everybody has expected Christopher Lloyd to do a live action of Rick. And I'm going to show you guys this exclusively on the Morning Roast.
Please hope it
It's
works.
it's a 30-second thing.
I know it's a 30-second thing, but I hope your system here works and with the audio and all that shit.
Oh, it will.
You better make it fucking work.
So, the Adult Swim Twitter account released a teaser just days before the season 5 finale of Rick and Morty, teasing a live-action versions of the titular characters, with Lloyd as Rick Sanchez and Jadine Martell as Morty.
I can't believe that there's gonna be a season finale already.
Yes.
I guess it really flies, huh?
It's because it got cut short too, so.
Oh, the season got cut short.
Kind of. So, this is it.
Technology is changing everything. Isn't it time it changed your healthcare?
Stand by, folks. We're going to a stupid ad.
So, this is it.
Jeez. Rick, you did it again. Didn't you learn?
They did this one too.
Are you kidding?
Oh, come on.
I guess there's more. I didn't know there was more.
I guess there's a.
Is this another one, or is it the same thing? Oh, it's the same thing. So now
Wow.
you guys know what you guys have missed out on for the week. That was Christopher Lloyd, and we have all dreamed for this day. So,
That's cool.
a ferret died. A ferret that died in 1988 is brought back to life by scientists. For the first time, scientists have cloned an endangered U.S. species, the black-footed ferret. North of America's only ferret species, black-footed ferret, has been long extinct since 1981. They found a way to maintain the cells of 110 species, subspecies worldwide, and regenerate the ferret. Rammstein frontman Till Lindemann detained and questioned by Russian police. So one would think that Rammstein's frontman Till Lindemann was very loved in Russia, given the pre-release concert movie of the final pandemic Moscow solo show earlier this year, but apparently not, because earlier this last week, August 28th, the vocalist was detained and questioned by the Russian police. According to Suma Inferno, Linderman was supposed to play at the Malarkin 4 Homeland Festival in Tiber and as a solo act and on the 29th. He was in violation of a COVID-19 restriction on mass gatherings, which is being used as a reason for detainment. He was stopped in his hotel room and brought for questioning by the police. Lindemann's manager also faces charges of entering the country as a tourist, even though the Russian authorities believe that he is an organizer of the festival. So, give a good look out for Till Lindemann. Hopefully he's doing all right. And that's what ends it for the morning, for the Muzzy's Fuzzy News. Now, Sauce, what is our Would You Rather for today so we can get out of here?
You pretty much hijacked my Would You Rather with your stupid ending world hunger and...
Would you end world hunger?
I'm kind of pissed at you for, like... You were hounding me for coming up with a complicated Would You Rather, and then you came up with your own Would You Rather.
It's
and
okay.
That was complicated and shit.
Because I got another one.
Okay, give me another one. Give me your best shot, bitch.
Would you rather have X-ray vision or magnified hearing?
X-ray vision, bitch.
Why?
Cause women's locker.
Yes. Honestly, that is the only thing I can say as well.
That is like the manliest answer I can give you.
That is the manliest answer, and I have to accept that answer because that answer is mine too. I wouldn't be able to stop staring at people. Like, I'd be X-ray vision the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
You got some nice titties, lady.
Family Guy kind of did the same thing. They did a play where Superman was like, he's using his X-ray vision, staring like... I think that's pretty much what would happen for every guy.
Superman does it up. If I had X-ray vision, I couldn't say I wouldn't be a pervert because I would get curious and I'd be like, I wonder what she looks like underneath all those clothes. She looks beautiful.
Wow, that looks nice. Wait, I see a lump. Let's take a closer look.
Oh no, it's a dude.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think okay. But seriously though, I think I would definitely go for X-ray because there are definitely some benefits to it.
Yes.
You can especially definitely see through the people's bullshit.
Yes. See if they're taught or not.
But super hearing though, that's
super hearing. That would be some shit. I feel like that's for the nosy people. Like I wonder.
That's an entitled Karen's ultimate.
I wonder if Jessica's talking about me. Beep 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 beep. Oh, that bitch is talking shit.
She's sleeping with my cousin, and she's 18. No, but I mean, in terms of applications, I would say X-ray vision would be the way to go.
It definitely
because you can definitely solve a lot of problems with X-ray vision. When it comes to super hearing, super hearing.
You're just spying on people.
Yeah, and it's basically a he says she says situation, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah. Well, that's going to wrap it up for episode 51 of the Morning Roast on Icon Radio, RTU Worldwide. I will be out at Endgame tonight. If you are there, get you some of the new merchandise. We have the Splicer edition out.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
I
that
just noticed you
shit.
having the Splicer shit out.
Ooh, check that shit out. It's on the website, www.villainousmuzz.com. We are out of here.
We out.
Bitches.